live coming at you from the basement of the admin building at the base of the lifts, and we're looking at the quad right there. That is the base of the super quad. Lights on in the building, plenty of activity on the mountain tonight. You may not be able to see all of it because with it snowing out, not all those lights are as visible, but if you look hard, you'll see the groomers up there. They're doing gondola line again. That's always fun to see how many passes up and down it takes to do all of that beautiful trail, top to bottom. It's Saturday night. It is Watch and Win, and we are live from the base of the mountain, and it's snowing. And the holidays are over, but the party goes on here with Watch and Win. We have a great pair of mittens to give away as our wrap-up prize for this Watch and Win segment, and a ton of guests too, so stay with us. We'll take a quick look at the weather and trail information for tomorrow, and then we'll let you know more about what's happening tonight, and specifically what's happening at the Looney Moose. We have Bob here as our first guest, so stay tuned.
Weather report brought to you by the Widowmaker. Find them upstairs in the base lodge.
Good day, everyone. Thank you for joining us here at WSKI TV 17 or at our website, WSKITV.com, where you can see this forecast for the Maine High Peaks region all year round. Brought to you by the Widowmaker, upstairs in the base lodge with a whole new look. And for Sunday, we'll have a mainly cloudy day. Snow overnight, hoping to get a few inches. 10 to 14 degrees at the summit, 22 to 26 at the base, so we'll have the snow guns getting back out there. Northwest winds at the summit will certainly be noticeable, even a bit of a breeze at the base at 14 to 20 miles per hour, but hopefully won't interfere with any of the lift operations. On Monday, mostly cloudy again, but a chance we'll have snow showers. Wouldn't hurt to get another dusting to an inch. 9 to 13 degrees at the top on Monday, 20 to 24 at the base. Winds not quite so noticeable as they switch around on Monday. For Tuesday, partly sunny skies, but it'll cloud up later in the day for a bit of snow overnight. 24 at the base on Tuesday, 16 up high. Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of leftover snow, 23 at the bottom of the mountain and 10 at the summit. And Thursday, nothing but sunshine, but it'll be a chilly sunshine, 16 at the bottom and 7 up top. Birchwood Interiors brings you our trail conditions for Sunday. We're looking at 69 trails and trail sections. 44 will be groomed overnight, mainly hard pack out there. Groomers are doing a great job though. Timberline, bridle chain, tote, spur line, haywire, kings, hay burner, gondola line, comp hill, gauge, sluice, spillway, haywire on the groomers list, as well as all the trails down in the flats. Candyside, Lower Winters Way, Boardwalk, Landing, Birches, and Snowbrook. On the east side, they'll do Ramdown, Widowmaker, Flume off of King Pine, Whiffletree, Two Hall, and Slasher down on the lower sections, and west side Scoot will get done. Also working on the stomping grounds on the west side, drop line above the landing, and Skid Row over by Whiffletree for terrain park fun. Snubber starts up at 8 o'clock on Sunday morning, Sawduster and Skidway at 8:30, and the Mooscalator at 9, serving that beginner terrain at the base of the mountain. Double Runner east at 8:30 and 9 on the west side, if needed, getting you a little bit further up the hill to some more advanced beginner terrain and intermediate territory from both Skyline and Super Quad. Easy trail access, but also some more challenging terrain, as is the case on King Pine on the Upper East Side, Whiffletree down below, very family friendly with a lot of intermediate and beginner terrain. Up high, Timberline hopefully will be good to go, and wind won't interfere with that. We'll have to have a close look. Be sure to tune in to our live show. We start at 7:30 on Sunday morning. Things are looking okay at the Outdoor Center because we are planning on a few more inches overnight, perking up the trails remarkably. They have plenty available, and the ice rink is open till 8 o'clock on this Saturday night. Bat Bike Trail conditions are changing once again as it stays warm. Things are getting one way. As it gets cooler, they will get another. Be sure to check out Carrabassett Region NIMBA for the latest updates. We are your source of information on so many things to do here in the Maine High Peaks all year round. Be sure to check out our website, WSKITV.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Always, we keep you in touch. Watch and Win, wrapping up this evening with a fantastic pair of mittens to give away. Be sure to tune in. Watch and win.
Welcome to the all-new Widowmaker, featuring a newly renovated rooftop deck, all-new menu and operate dining options, home of the Sugarloaf Mosaic, 20 Maine brewed beers on tap, Visit Sugarloaf's premier nightlife and music venue today. Sugarloaf.com.
The Sugarloaf Sports and Fitness Center offers guests a variety of relaxation and fitness options with an indoor pool, hot tubs, weight room, racquetball courts, full-service spa and salon, and cafe. Offering a variety of food options like pizza, sandwiches, salads, and breakfast items, they'll even feed you as well. Grab a hot tub or a slice of pizza today, located on Mountainside Road, or ski there via the Birches Trail.
This is Watch and Win on WSKI TV.
Back live on the Saturday night. Look at it snowing all over the village and hopefully all over our entire Maine High Peaks region. We want more snow for the snowmobilers, more snow for the skiers, more snow for just about everything we like to do in the great outdoors in the wintertime around here. And we got some on the way tonight. Hopefully a little bit more in the middle of the week. And it's a nice night to be out there. For the groomers doing a great job, but it's also a nice night to be out because there's so much going on this Saturday night. If the kids have some extra energy to burn, there's a couple of places you can send them, which will help make sure they are tired by the time they go to bed. And one of them would be the AGC. Their climbing wall is open 5 till 8 on weekends and 4 to 8 on Sundays. Always a ton of fun to be had there in behind Mountainside Groceries, and also same at the Sports and Fitness Center. They've got a swimming pool. Their hot tubs are outside, which is really cool. Always fun for all ages there. Widowmaker had a band earlier, and they'll have more music tonight kicking off from 9 o'clock. It is the College Fest week with entertainment upstairs in the Base Lodge. The Sugar Bowl has music until 8 o'clock. Always tons of fun down there, too, for all ages with their bowling lanes. And another place to have dinner is 1 Stanley Avenue in Kingfield. Reservations are required, but do make sure you pay them a visit during your visit to the Maine High Peaks region. Finest dining anywhere. Shipyard has breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so if you don't catch them tonight, be sure to stop in. Sunday, they have brunches from 11 till 2. The Bag is a Sugarloaf institution. Their bar opens up at 10 o'clock on Sunday mornings. Surely, you have to stop in and pay a visit to The Bag. They're located in Village Center to taste their yummy treats. And Saturday night, it is the Scolded Dogs playing at the rack there at the bottom of the access road. Trails End has their super delicious prime rib every single Saturday night. They're up in Eustis Village, but well worth the drive for that scrumptious prime rib. And another place to head to, if not on a Saturday night, Sunday morning, they have brunch at T-Ponds Off the Beaten Path Restaurant and Pub, just beyond Eustis. Birchwood Interiors can help you with everything you can want between your 4 walls. Whether you want to update or completely renovate, they have something for you. And that would be the Burton page, except I didn't size it right, so I'll have to just tell you, check out the Burton shop in the mountain. Make sure I'll fix that next time. Children's Week next week with all kinds of activities. So if you have a little one in your home, please make sure you're here next week for all kinds of activities just for the littlies. Watch and Win, as I said before, wrapping up tonight with a very cool pair of mittens to give away, as well as a few other great prizes, including something coming up very shortly here from the Looney Moose. So shall we swing right into an interview? Why don't I introduce our first guest? Talk much? Yeah, too much. This is Bob White from the Looney Moose Cafe. Relatively new owner. You've had it for a few months now, but welcome to WSKI for the first time.
Thank you for having me.
And you're also going to be an advertiser with us, which we're super stoked about because we'd be happy to tell people to go up and try some of your tasty treats.
Thanks.
So, what is with you buying the Looney Moose Cafe? What made that your wish?
Right after college, I was in restaurants, and I really enjoyed cooking, enjoyed working with people in the public. But at the time, working for somebody else that owned the restaurant really wasn't very lucrative. So I abandoned that and got into IT, and for the past 25 years, I worked in 911 systems doing databases and stuff. And then the Looney Moose opportunity presented itself this summer. We looked at it, decided to make a go of it, and I semi-retired from my day job to buy a restaurant.
You're switching to your second career, which is your first love.
Correct.
And why in Stratton? Why in this area?
Ever since early childhood, my family's owned property up here. I was always up here as a kid growing up. In 1990, I bought my own piece of land up here in Eustis, and we built a house in 2013, and in April of this year, we sold our other house and moved here permanently. So
Good for you. Well, welcome to the business community.
thank you.
I can't welcome you to the area because you've been around here for a while.
A little bit.
That's great. Nice to have somebody else bring something to the tables here. And Andy's showing you right now some scrumptious pancakes. What were they, cranberry and walnut?
Yeah, we
Ooh.
make our pancakes are from scratch. It's not a mix, and these here are actually cranberries and walnuts baked into them, and they're
That's
delicious,
yummy.
especially with some real maple syrup
Yeah.
on top.
Yep. And now he's showing you arriving on your snowmobile. That was a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago. You
that
might
was
not
a
be
few
able to do
weeks-
it right
yeah.
now, but you certainly got the right attitude, Bob.
Yeah, be like Bob.
Be like Bob. I like that a lot. So that's your Facebook page if people want to check out and see what you have on offer here. You also brought some goodies here tonight. Right in front of us on the table, we've got cookies and a croissant, do I see?
Yeah, we have
Some scones.
no, those are muffins.
Muffins, right.
One's a strawberry cream cheese muffin. The other one's a traditional blueberry. We have croissants we bake every morning. Homemade cookies. These happen to be chocolate chip, and the other one's M&M. Just brought some by for you guys to sample.
What time do you get up in the morning?
Usually at the restaurant around 5:30, and we open 7-ish, I'll say, because many mornings, if I'm ready to open and I see somebody in the parking lot, I'll just open early.
You got the coffee on already.
Right.
Right. But that takes a lot of work to do all that baking. You doing that all by yourself right there on the premises?
Yes, all the baking's done on site, on
Good for
premises. And over the past few months, we've tried to focus our food offerings to more homemade stuff. So like this weekend, I'm running my mother-in-law's family recipe for Italian meatballs. And we're doing a meatball sub. We also made some homemade chicken soup. So that goes
That's
great on a day
wintertime
like
goodies right there.
Right.
Yeah. Yum.
And
So you serve lunch in addition to breakfast.
Yep.
Your hours are?
we're open Tuesday through Sunday, 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. We stop serving breakfast at 11.
Okay.
And
And you've just had some renovations.
we were closed for 10 days just before Christmas.
Right.
And we updated the interior of the place, new floors, partial new walls, paint on the other walls. And the big thing that might not be visible, but you will experience, and that is we reconfigured our kitchen so we can have increased capacity for the higher volume days, busier days. So,
That's
you know, you're
important,
not
'cause-
waiting a half hour or 45 minutes for your breakfast. You can get in, order, and it's there in 5 or 10 minutes.
Not everybody
and-
wants to lollygag over breakfast
Exactly,
around here. Yeah.
especially when you want to do first runs at the mountain.
Right, right. So good for you. I hope that all works out
Yeah,
really
it
well
has
for
been.
you. Now, we were talking before about maybe giving away. You've got some swag here. You've got some coffee cups.
Yep.
We've got some menus. They're not to give away, but they're to show people
Right.
what the logo is all about and how much you have on offer. You've also got a sweatshirt. Would you like to give something away with a watch and win question?
Yeah, we can do a couple of coffee mugs at first, and maybe do another question later with the sweatshirt.
That sounds like a great idea. We'll do a watch and win question for these 2 coffee mugs from the Looney Moose. And this is kind of a subjective question, but it's also a factual question. What is one of the best places to go snowmobiling around here? That's going to be our question. So if you think you know where one of the best places is to go snowmobiling around here, it's one specific place we have in mind. Here we go. Hello, WSKI.
Hey, good evening. How's it going?
Great. Who am I talking with?
It's Scanlon.
Hi, Scanlon. How are you? Where
I'm
do you
great.
think
Yourself?
Bob's favorite place and many of ours is to go snowmobiling?
Anywhere around like maybe Flagstaff Pond.
You're kind of close in a way, but that's not what we had in mind. But that is a really good idea. But on the other hand, you want to be careful around Flagstaff too, especially right now. But thanks for calling and keep watching. All right, we'll see if anybody else has any ideas as to what we have in mind for a really nice destination to go snowmobiling around here. Probably wouldn't want to at the moment. It's a little thin cover so far, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little rough out there.
Right. But we had a good start.
We had a good start, and there's a good base. Things froze up pretty well.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
WSKI, Watch and Win. Who are we talking with?
Hey, this is Scott.
Hey, Scott. You have a guess as to what we have in mind when we talk about one of our top destinations for snowmobiling?
How about T Pond?
Oh, I'll give you that as one of our top destinations, but that's not one of the ones we have in mind.
Oh,
Those guys would love to hear you say that, though. I hope Sandy and your crew are watching. Thank you. All right, we'll shut the lines down and open her back up again. I kind of thought everybody would get that one right off.
I know. Although I got to admit, T-Pond,
Yeah.
I frequent that myself.
That is pretty nice, yeah. But that for a whole different reason.
Yeah.
Hello, WSKI, Watch and Win. Who are we talking with?
Hi, Nadine. This is Jim.
Hello, how are you?
Pretty good. How you doing?
All right.
Is it Grand Falls?
Oh, there you go. Awesome. Happy New Year, Talbot. Stay on the line, let Andy get your details.
You too. Thanks.
Take care. Cheers. My ex-husband.
Oh.
Well, I haven't seen him in like 3 or 4 years. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, that's horrifying. Of all people, that's hilarious. Oh, well, you get the answer right. I can't give him to...
This is Watch and Win on WSKI TV.
Jake here, and on behalf of my fellow canines, I'm asking why our owners are giving us topicals and chewables to kill and repel ticks. Don't you know that these are pesticides? At the very least, they make us feel not so good for a while. Why resort to these methods when you could just get us Dog Not Gone's tick-repelling dog vest? It's made with a permethrin-treated fabric, and even if it gets wet, it doesn't come off on our skin or yours. In our opinion, this is a much better alternative to keep ticks and other insects off us. For information, go online or visit the Skowhegan Factory outlet.
Hey, we're here at the Bag, and we've got our security clearance, and we're going to go see what's happening out back in the brewery. A brand new brew that's being brewed right here at the Bag. We're going to find out more from the brewers themselves. Hey, I'm sure that you've walked by the Bag and seen the brewery. Well, there's some action in the brewery. There's something going on. Joining us to tell us what's going on is Dave and Justin. Tell us who you are, where you're from.
My name's David Rowland. I'm from Some Brewing in York, Maine.
I'm Justin Lewin. I'm from Lewiston. I actually brew up here at the Bag.
And you are brewing up a special Bag brew. We don't know the name yet, do we?
Not yet. That's TBD.
Now, there is going to be a celebration. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about that when people can find out more about this great brew.
Sure. On January 11th, we're actually going to release a batch of a stout that we're making here. It's going to be a 7% stout. And we're going to have a live band, and we're going to have quite a party.
Rumor has it it's the Traveling Newberries. Is that true?
That's correct.
Awesome, great band, and this will be a chance to try this brew, and it won't be around for long, will it?
No, it won't last the weekend.
So big celebration. We don't know what the name is yet, but we know it's going to be a delicious stout. What kind of ingredients is it that makes it unique?
We're going to use some specialty dark malts to give it that color, and we're actually going to use some local maple syrup also.
Awesome, so some maple syrup. A great flavorful stout. Can you say that 10 times fast?
Definitely not.
You did a good job.
Well, thanks. You got to check it out here at the bag. Going to be a great celebration. Tell us when it is again.
January 11th.
Thanks, guys, and happy brewing to you.
Thank you.
Hey, we're here at the bag with Jay Reynolds, and we're talking about this brew that's coming out, and kind of wondering, Jay, what is the history of the bag and brewing? You've been doing it for quite a long time.
We have. I think we started in 2006, so 13, 14 years ago.
So that's a long time. And did you start off with just one brew, or I know you have many now, but what did you start off with?
The pale ale was the big one, and also the potato ale, which has always been popular. And we try to, I'm not even sure we have it on right now, but we'll hopefully have it on again soon.
It's rotating, and of course this new brew that's coming up, they don't have a name for it yet.
They don't? Oh, that's news to me. Well, that's
It's
great.
got maple syrup in it, though. We got hints. It's maple syrup in it, local maple syrup, and it's a stout.
Awesome. So we're going to brew something and feature it a couple times a year as a special that nobody else does. So that's what they're doing right now, I think.
So it's limited. It won't be available all over the state. It'll just be available here, right?
Just on draft here. Yes, only at the bag. Only at the bag.
Only at the bag. We got the scoop right here, so you need to come and try it out. And it's coming up. Thank you, Jay.
You bet. Have a good day.
This is Watch and Win on WSKI TV.
Hey, look at that snow tumbling down out there. That is so nice to see. That's the kind of snow that actually does build up. So you can look forward to some good conditions tomorrow. The groomers will mix that in with the older snow up on the hill, and it should be sweet by morning. All it takes is a few inches to turn that older snow into something much nicer. So we are thanking Mother Nature for a little bit of help from above on this Saturday night. And we still have Bob White with us, who's the owner of the Looney Moose Cafe up in downtown Stratton. Be sure to stop by for breakfast or lunch. Super delicious homemade cooking. And we were just talking with Bob about how friendly folks around here and how he's got a great staff. And that makes a difference because it makes it more pleasant to go someplace.
Right. Very outgoing, very attentive, right on top of things. And in between orders, when I get a break, I like to go out in the dining room and talk to folks, make sure everything's good and that, everything met their expectations. And, during the fall when the hunters were up, I had to give away a couple of my secret spots because they were down on their luck. And,
that
it's
goes
just
a long way, though, doesn't it?
It's a nice place.
And then they even go back and tell their buddies about what a cool thing that was.
And, we have our famous locals table. Anyone's free to sit there in the morning. But if you're not from around here and you choose to sit there, they can be a little, sharp tongue with the jokes and stuff, but it's a great bunch of guys. There's no mean spirit about them. They just like ribbing each other.
All good nature, yeah.
And anybody
it's what
knew,
we do up here.
And anybody knew that's fair game if you sit at the locals table.
It'll be entertaining, won't it?
Yeah.
Right. Now we have a beautiful sweatshirt here. This has to be your hardest. Maybe before we let you go, we'll ask one more Watch and Win question to give away this awesome Looney Moose sweatshirt. This is a nice sweatshirt.
Yeah, I came up with the logo on the back, just try to get our name out and let people know where we are.
That's what you're looking for.
So follow this caboose to the Looney Moose Cafe, and it's a picture of a moose walking away from you. So
that's a beauty.
And
that's a good one.
People, we have T-shirts, long sleeve tees, and hoodies, and right now the hoodies are flying out the door.
Wow. And there's a good reason for that. That's a nice fabric too. That's not a chintzy made thing. No, it's a good sweatshirt. So this question is going to be, again, on snowmobiling. It's one of those more obscure destinations around here, but not really, because it is in fact a man-made thing. But where is one of the other places that people like to go to around here, which is a man-made, and I don't mean T-Pond. Doesn't quite have the services of T-Pond, but it's another favorite destination around here for snowmobilers. I won't even say where it's located in the town-wise, but let's see if we have any guesses as to what another place is that we have in mind as a place to head to on a Sunday afternoon on your snowmobile. Maybe not tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, but when we have more snow. Hello, WSKI, Watch and Win. Who are we talking with?
Peter.
Hi, Peter. Do you have a guess at what we're talking about, what we're thinking of?
I'm thinking Quill Hill.
Ooh. Oh, geez. You know, that's another good one, but it's not what we had in mind. We had more of a building kind of thing in mind, but that is totally a man-made. It's a combination man-made and natural place, isn't it, really? Adrian took advantage of a great spot and made us all something that will be his legacy forever, that beautiful Quill Hill. Well, thank you for guessing. We'll try and give somebody else thanks. Keep watching. So we'll see. That's a good one. I hadn't thought about man-made Quill Hill, but that's a beautiful spot. If anybody hasn't been there, summer, winter, spring, or fall, really, that's a gorgeous spot. Hello, WSKI, Watch and Win. Who are we talking with?
Hi, this is Logan.
Hi, Logan. What's your guess?
Flagstaff Lake.
Ooh. Now, see, again,
that is
man-made,
yeah.
Wow. I never knew this could be so complicated. And you're very close. That's a good hint, too, as to where what we're talking about is. So not what we're looking for, but really close. So try again, or somebody else will give another go. Oh, now, see, Andy's giving it away right now. That was the... hello, WSKI, Watch and Win. Who are we talking with?
Ray, how are you?
Good, how are you? Who are we talking with?
This is Ray.
Hi, Ray.
Hi, Ray, how are you?
Good. And what is your guess for what we're talking about?
I don't know what the question is.
The question is one of the places where we like to snowmobile to, and Andy just actually showed a brief picture of it.
Oh, I walked out of the room, so I couldn't hear the feedback, but it's the Flagstaff Lodge.
I guess we'll have to give you that one. Technically, it's a big old lodge, but it's right there in Flagstaff, so... Very good. That's what we're looking for. If you stay on the line, we'll say goodbye to Bob, and you win a prize. Over to you, Andy. Well, thanks, Bob, for being with us. Thanks for giving away these goodies.
No problem.
You are not taking these home, right?
No, you can have the goodies. I need the tray so I can fill it up tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And
Isaac and I will share these, maybe.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming on down, and you drive home safely, and we'll take a break, and then we'll be right back.
Okay.
This is Watch and Win on WSKI TV.
The WSKI TV 17 weather report is brought to you by the Widowmaker. Find them upstairs in the base lodge.
Good day, everyone. Thank you for joining us here at WSKI TV 17 or at our website, WSKITV.com, where you can see this forecast for the Maine High Peaks region all year round. Brought to you by the Widowmaker, upstairs in the base lodge with a whole new look. And for Sunday, we'll have a mainly cloudy day, snow overnight, hoping to get a few inches, 10 to 14 degrees at the summit, 22 to 26 at the base, so we'll have the snow guns getting back out there. Northwest winds at the summit will certainly be noticeable, even a bit of a breeze at the base at 14 to 20 miles per hour, but hopefully won't interfere with any of the lift operations. On Monday, mostly cloudy again, but a chance we'll have snow showers. Wouldn't hurt to get another dusting to an inch. 9 to 13 degrees at the top on Monday, 20 to 24 at the base. Winds not quite so noticeable as they switch around on Monday. For Tuesday, partly sunny skies, but it'll cloud up later in the day for a bit of snow overnight. 24 at the base on Tuesday, 16 up high. Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of leftover snow, 23 at the bottom of the mountain and 10 at the summit. And Thursday, nothing but sunshine, but it'll be a chilly sunshine, 16 at the bottom and 7 up top. Birchwood Interiors brings you our trail conditions for Sunday. We're looking at 69 trails and trail sections. 44 will be groomed overnight, mainly hard pack out there. Groomers are doing a great job though. Timberline, bridle chain, tote, spur line, haywire, kings, hay burner, gondola line, comp hill, gauge, sluice, spillway, haywire on the groomers list, as well as all the trails down in the flats, Candyside, Lower Winters Way, Boardwalk, Landing, Birches, and Snowbrook. On the east side, they'll do Ramdown, Widowmaker, Flume off of King Pine, Whiffletree, Two Hall, and Slasher down on the lower sections, and west side Scoot will get done. Also working on the stomping grounds on the west side, drop line above the Landing, and Skid Row over by Whiffletree for terrain park fun. Snubber starts up at 8 o'clock on Sunday morning, Sawduster and Skidway at 8:30, and the Mooscalator at 9, serving that beginner terrain at the base of the mountain. Double Runner East at 8:30 and 9 on the west side, if needed, getting you a little bit further up the hill to some more advanced beginner terrain and intermediate territory from both Skyline and Super Quad. Easy trail access, but also some more challenging terrain, as is the case on King Pine on the Upper East Side, Whiffletree down below, very family friendly with a lot of intermediate and beginner terrain. Up high, Timberline hopefully will be good to go, and wind won't interfere with that. We'll have to have a close look. Be sure to tune in to our live show. We start at 7:30 on Sunday morning. Things are looking okay at the Outdoor Center because we are planning on a few more inches overnight, perking up the trails remarkably. They have plenty available, and the ice rink is open till 8 o'clock on this Saturday night. Bat Bike Trail conditions are changing once again as it stays warm. Things are getting one way. As it gets cooler, they will get another. Be sure to check out Carrabassett Region NIMBA for the latest updates. We are your source of information on so many things to do here in the Maine High Peaks all year round. Be sure to check out our website, WSKITV.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all ways we keep you in touch. Watch and Win, wrapping up this evening with a fantastic pair of mittens to give away. Be sure to tune in. Watch and win.
Hello, I'm Earl Morris, owner of Birchwood Interiors. For 31 years, we've been providing you, our fellow Sugarloafers, with furniture, flooring, mattresses, and window treatments. But what many Sugarloafers don't realize is the amount of construction and new renovation work that we do. From fireplaces to kitchens to bathrooms and steam showers, we do anything inside the walls of a house. We love what we do and hope you'll shop locally with us.
This for you. When you share the love, you change lives. Over 2,200 wishes granted, more than 57,000 pets supported, over 100 national parks protected, over 2 million meals provided. Through the Subaru Share the Love event, Subaru will have proudly donated over $170 million to national and hometown charities over 12 years.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Watch and Win on WSKI TV.
Hey, and it's still coming down out there. Isn't that awesome? The lovely winter wonderland of the trees by the hotel with the snow coming down and the people walking around. It's Saturday night in the village, and things are looking all right. Plenty of things to do, plenty of music to be found, great food. It's all happening, and tomorrow's going to be Super Day on the hill, and also down in the flats at one of my favorite places, the Sugarloaf Outdoor Center. And we have Isaac White on the set with us. Thank you, Isaac. You work down at the Outdoor Center. Yeah. What is the lowdown? Skiing, snowshoeing, fat biking, skating,
Indeed.
so many things to do.
We got so many things to do.
Thanks for
yes,
coming
exactly.
in.
Thank you for having me.
So what's new? What are the conditions down there at the moment?
Oh, it's nice right now. You know, that last snowstorm was really good. And then now tonight, this snowstorm is going to just make it that much better.
Right.
Yeah.
So tomorrow should be a good day.
It should be an excellent day.
They'll
Yeah,
groom tonight.
yeah they
Yeah.
will.
And they've also got the skating rink open until 8 o'clock tonight.
Indeed, indeed.
Even though it's snowing, it's not snowing that much.
It's not snowing that much. There's some snow on the ice, but I mean, it won't affect your skating at all.
That's part of the fun of skating on an outdoor rink.
Exactly.
Right. So what else is of interest down there that people would want to know about?
Oh, we have a lot of different lessons to offer. You know, we have for package lessons for classic skiing and skate skiing, and also we have a 3-lesson package as well. We have snowshoe safaris. We're guided and everything. We'll just take one of us. We'll come out and we'll take you on one of the trails and just tell you what it's like in the area and so forth, and we'll just have a good time. We're again ski tours and bike tours, and yeah, we got a race coming up. Part of the Triple Crown series is coming up real soon.
When's that?
I think in a couple of weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's a big race.
It is a huge race. Yeah.
A lot of people.
Indeed.
Right.
Indeed.
Now, all those other activities you just mentioned, are there any that are good for kids or older people, or are they kind of all good for all ages?
All ages. Yeah.
That's
all
pretty
ages.
decent.
Yeah, indeed.
Snowshoeing anybody can do.
Anyone can do if they can walk. It's all good.
And
Yeah.
cross-country skiing, almost anybody can do, but a
Yeah.
lesson doesn't hurt.
No, it does not hurt at all.
Right. So what's the deal on lessons?
What's the deal on lessons?
How long are they? Are they
They're
like,
about an hour long.
Okay.
Yep. Each lesson is about an hour long. There's group lessons and then there's privates and so forth. And yeah.
That's all you need to really get yourself going.
Indeed, indeed.
And it will be helpful. Andy's showing some footage now of the conditions down there. We may not have quite as much snow right now, but the groomers really do an awesome job, don't they?
Oh, they save the place. It's amazing. Yeah,
And we got something that's flat for the beginners, but we also
Indeed.
have some more challenging terrain if you want to scare yourself a little bit.
Exactly, indeed. It's all good, yeah. We got some steeps and stuff for people who just are masochistic. It's all great.
Now, skinny skiing. I've loved to do it my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
What are one of the benefits of cross-country skiing? If you're a downhill skier and you've never done it before, you might think it's boring. But it's not boring. There's something invigorating about cross-country skiing. Wouldn't you agree?
Indeed, indeed. The thing I like about cross-country skiing is actually considered as the second best cardio workout ever.
Right.
It's second to swimming. you
So
know?
why go to a gym when you can do that out in the woods?
Exactly. You know,
And listen to the birds.
Listen to the birds. You know, you're just away from civilization. You know, just surrounded by nature, and just you may run into another skier or so on the way out. But I mean, it's just chill. It's really
And
good.
you can do it at your own pace. You can be
Indeed.
real chill, or you can drive yourself hard if you want to.
Indeed, indeed.
It's good with tunes, too, sometimes, if you're in that kind of a mood.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Obviously.
I listen to them all the time.
And now Andy's showing some pictures of the rink.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's bigger than what we used to have. So how's that working out, having a bigger rink? Everybody appreciate that?
Everyone seems to be having fun with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good, you know.
It's not easy keeping snow off it and keeping the ice in good shape.
Oh no, not at all. But you know.
That's job security for somebody.
Exactly.
Who we got running the Zamboni these days?
Oh geez, that's Ice Rocker. That's Greg Roy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Is there anybody but him?
Sterling. No, Sterling Smith.
Oh, I don't know him.
You
I've
don't
heard that
know him?
name.
Yeah.
It might be one of those guys I'd go, oh, you, if I saw him.
He works at the AGC too. I
So
think.
they'd be going around after everybody gets off the ice at 8 o'clock in that thing tonight? Or they wait
tomorrow.
till morning?
They'll wait until tomorrow morning. Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah, it wouldn't make much sense to do it tonight when it's snowing.
Nah, not really.
Well, how about if we think about giving away a pair of very cool socks, and you did in fact say these happen to be something that you can buy at the Outdoor Center.
Exactly.
So not everybody knows that there's a Nordic shop down there.
No. Yeah.
So if you aren't kitted out, you can get everything you need to go cross-country skiing, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
And that would include these beautiful Smart Wool socks. And these are A, beautiful, but B, also really great fiber. These would feel great. Oh, they're nice and tight. Yeah, keep you going all day long with Smart Wool socks. And they are very smart-looking socks. Would these be women's because they look like that, or can anybody wear them?
I think anyone can wear them.
Yeah. Who says?
Who says
Yeah,
that?
you can't tell I have old age blindness, do you?
Let's see.
Did that say women's, or what
Let's-
size is that?
It doesn't. It says large.
Okay.
and- yeah.
Well, we're good. Unisex
Unisex
socks for
socks
our
right
Watch
here.
and Win prize. Now, what are we going to ask? Oh, we didn't think about the question yet.
Oh, good job.
Oh, I'm sure you probably have something, or should we go with Andy? You got something that you could think of?
Oh, I got
We're
something.
supposed to have.
I got
Okay.
something.
All right.
From end to end, one way, how long is narrow gauge?
Oh, that's a good one. Narrow gauge pathway. The most popular pathway in northern Franklin County by about 100,000% all year round. End to end. Win these great pair of Smart Wool socks. And by the way, everybody from the whole weekend has a shot at winning these Lucent heated sensor mitts. These are gorgeous, you guys. These are not your $20 pair of mittens, I tell you what. And it's January, so you might be wanting them soon. WSKI, Watch and Win. Who are we talking with?
Hi, my name's Amy.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
You have a guess on the narrow gauge, or do you know? How long it is?
6 miles.
Close.
That's close.
Close.
That's really close. We're actually looking for from Bigelow Station. Well, yeah, Bigelow Station to the valley. Correct? So close, almost. Thanks for watching. Now we'll open it up. Yeah, no, you said exactly. Okay, hello, Watch and Win.
Hello.
Hello, who are we talking with?
My name is Heather.
Hi, Heather. Heather, do you know how long the narrow gauge trail is down in the valley?
6.6.
I think that's right, is it not? Very good. Yeah. There, I finally remembered to do the bell. Heather, please stay on the line. We'll get your information, and then we'll be right back. Stay with us here at WSKI.
Watch and Win on WSKI TV.
Check out WSKITV.com on all your mobile devices. Local mountain and lakes forecast, dozens of videos of things to do, every one a reason to stay another day. Know before you go with WSKI TV 17 and WSKITV.com.
Well, welcome to the Ski Museum of Maine here in beautiful downtown Kingfields, right here on the corner of Main Street. We're open Wednesdays through Sundays from noon to 4. We're covering all aspects of skiing in Maine. Maine has a lot of highlights in the world of skiing, but we're also trying to capture that local feel. You don't know where you're going if you don't know where you've come from. And this is where we came from. This is how we got to where we are skiing today.
Hey, this is Seth Westcott. We are here on the side of Comp Hill for the 4th annual Sugarloaf Bank Slalom. It's the best course we've had to date. Great vibe here. Everyone's having fun running the course, and stoked to be doing this for another year.
Thanks for coming out, everybody.
It's fast. It's fun. It's kind of technical at the top, and then it goes, picks up quick.
Beautiful day, sunshine. Love it.
That is a sweet K2 splitboard right there. For those of you who do not know, hold that trophy up loud and proud. All right, one more time. Let's hear it for Seth Westcott. All right, let's give it up. Big round of applause. Keep it going, folks. Overall, men, right here, right now. Fastest guys in the whole event.
This is Watch and Win on WSKI TV.
Hey, back again live on this Saturday night. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday night, doing whatever you're doing, chilling out at home or in your camper, your condo. Thanks for tuning in and sharing part of your evening with us here at WSKI. And we're watching a groomer live coming around the bottom of the Super Quad. Isn't that cool? Our quad cam is available 24/7 all around the year. And we also have time lapse, although we got to work on that being more user friendly on our new revised website. But we'll get there. See the snow in front of the lights? That's awesome. Putting the tiller up and coming in for a coffee break, are we? Perhaps.
Slacker.
Yeah. No. Yeah, well, actually, he's only been out for a couple hours. Oh, maybe he needs a refresh. But that is a groomer live at the mountain, and we are looking at our website there where Andy is showing you how to access our live quad cam. It really is great at night because you can watch the groomers up on the hill, and during the day you can see how long the line is at the quad, which is really convenient. If you're on your way up or going out there and you know maybe I should just go right over to Whiffletree because I'll be quicker. Yeah. Or down to Snubber if you want a long, lazy ride up, and what the heck, why not?
Exactly.
So we still got Isaac on the set with us. Not sure if we're going to see Chief Lopez show up. There could be some urgent emergency in the valley, and you never know when he might have to run.
Nah,
he was Kenny's JV basketball coach.
Oh, he was. He was my soccer coach back in the day.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I wonder how many other sports he coached.
I don't know.
And then, come to find out, he was the head of the Maine homicide division.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
While he was coaching my son in JV. So no wonder Kenny had a lot of respect for him. But Scott Stevens said I needed to have him in because he's Maine's leading blood splatter expert, and I did really want to hear about that. So hopefully we'll see. I've never ever talked with anybody about blood splatter in my whole life, so that just sounds like an intriguing watch and win subject, don't you think?
Oh, yes.
There you are.
There he is.
I had to say the magic word.
Yeah.
No worries. Well, Isaac, thanks for coming in.
No
I hope
worries.
you have a really good winter down at the Outdoor Center.
Oh, yes.
Say
Thank
hi
you.
to everybody down there. I keep on bugging them every day for their report to see what conditions are like down there.
Oh, we know.
So tell them not to hate me. We just want to get it right so our viewers know before they go.
Oh, exactly. No worries.
You have a good evening.
You have a better one.
And you guys keep on watching, and we'll be right back with Chief Lopez. Stay tuned.
This is Watch and Win on WSKI TV.
The WSKI TV 17 weather report is brought to you by the Widowmaker. Find them upstairs in the base lodge.
Good day, everyone. Thank you for joining us here at WSKI TV 17 or at our website, WSKITV.com, where you can see this forecast for the Maine High Peaks region all year round. Brought to you by the Widowmaker, upstairs in the base lodge with a whole new look. And for Sunday, we'll have a mainly cloudy day. Snow overnight, hoping to get a few inches. 10 to 14 degrees at the summit, 22 to 26 at the base, so we'll have the snow guns getting back out there. Northwest winds at the summit will certainly be noticeable, even a bit of a breeze at the base at 14 to 20 miles per hour, but hopefully won't interfere with any of the lift operations. On Monday, mostly cloudy again, but a chance we'll have snow showers. Wouldn't hurt to get another dusting to an inch. 9 to 13 degrees at the top on Monday, 20 to 24 at the base. Winds not quite so noticeable as they switch around on Monday. For Tuesday, partly sunny skies, but it'll cloud up later in the day for a bit of snow overnight. 24 at the base on Tuesday, 16 up high. Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of leftover snow, 23 at the bottom of the mountain and 10 at the summit. And Thursday, nothing but sunshine, but it'll be a chilly sunshine, 16 at the bottom and 7 up top. Birchwood Interiors brings you our trail conditions for Sunday. We're looking at 69 trails and trail sections. 44 will be groomed overnight, mainly hard pack out there. Groomers are doing a great job though. Timberline, bridle chain, tote, spur line, haywire, kings, hay burner, gondola line, comp hill, gauge, sluice, spillway, haywire on the groomers list, as well as all the trails down in the flats. Candyside, Lower Winters Way, Boardwalk, Landing, Birches, and Snowbrook. On the east side, they'll do Ramdown, Widowmaker, Flume off of King Pine, Whiffletree, Two Hall, and Slasher down on the lower sections, and west side Scoot will get done. Also working on the stomping grounds on the west side, drop line above the landing, and Skid Row over by Whiffletree for terrain park fun. Snubber starts up at 8 o'clock on Sunday morning, Sawduster and Skidway at 8:30, and the Mooscalator at 9, serving that beginner terrain at the base of the mountain. Double Runner East at 8:30 and at 9 on the west side, if needed, getting you a little bit further up the hill to some more advanced beginner terrain and intermediate territory from both Skyline and Super Quad. Easy trail access, but also some more challenging terrain, as is the case on King Pine on the Upper East Side, Whiffletree down below, very family friendly with a lot of intermediate and beginner terrain. Up high, Timberline hopefully will be good to go, and wind won't interfere with that. We'll have to have a close look. Be sure to tune in to our live show. We start at 7:30 on Sunday morning. Things are looking okay at the Outdoor Center because we are planning on a few more inches overnight, perking up the trails remarkably. They have plenty available, and the ice rink is open till 8 o'clock on this Saturday night. Fat Bike Trail conditions are changing once again as it stays warm. Things are getting one way. As it gets cooler, they will get another. Be sure to check out Carrabassett Region NIMBA for the latest updates. We are your source of information on so many things to do here in the Maine High Peaks all year round. Be sure to check out our website, WSKITV.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Always, we keep you in touch. Watch and Win, wrapping up this evening with a fantastic pair of mittens to give away. Be sure to tune in. Watch and win.
Welcome to the all-new Widowmaker, featuring a newly renovated rooftop deck, all-new menu and upgrade dining options. Home of the Sugarloaf Mosaic, 20 Maine brewed beers on tap. Visit Sugarloaf's premier nightlife and music venue today. Sugarloaf.com.
Dust and bark. Vroom. Chainsaw. Stacking wood. Oh, so good. Thump, thump, thump.
That is not your average logger.
They get eaten by a bear, but it doesn't matter because I have a lot of...
Favorite thing at the bag?
The burger.
I think the French onion soup.
The bag burger. Great pizza, great burger.
The Valentine.
The beer.
A bag burger and a pepperoni pizza.
Love the bag burgers and the curly fries.
Soup and Valentine. The Gucci burger.
Looking at all the happy faces.
I enjoy the intellectual banter.
The burgers. That's easy.
Atmosphere and the company.
Delicious.
is Watch and Win on WSKI TV.
Saturday night to the snowy outlook over Village West. We are looking at the home of the Carrabassett Valley Police Department. I bet you didn't know we could spy on you like that, did you?
I just hope he doesn't hit our cruiser out there.
Oh, now see, we're watching somebody hit a tight parking situation awfully close to the CBPD vehicles there, buddy.
That's a new car.
He would not know we're watching him like we are. How about that? But that's where you guys are out of, and who we have on the set with us now is Chief Mark Lopez, the 3rd Carrabassett Valley Chief of Police.
Yeah.
Considering we've had him for a while, that's quite a good record. Scott wasn't here for too long. Moody had it forever. And now you've been here for how many years?
I just finished my 7th year, the New Year's Eve.
Wow, they fly by, don't they?
They do. I think Scott was here for 5, so I'm the second tenured now.
Right. I thought you were probably passed in by this point. Well, thanks for coming in, Mark.
No problem.
Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays.
Was it happy holidays for your crew?
Yeah, we had a good Christmas and New Year's week, and we're just finishing it up, I guess. Very few incidents.
Good.
People behaving themselves, but having a great time. So that's what we like to see.
That's what we want to see.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. We have a couple incidents. I saw on Facebook somebody was playing around out on the golf course with a snowmobile. That's a super no-no, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, Sugarloaf doesn't allow snowmobiles on their property, and the golf course especially. We haven't had a lot of snow. The ground's not really frozen. The greens are covered, and those covers are very, very expensive. And I don't think anybody wants to pay that kind of money because they went for a little joyride out on the golf course. So if anybody has any information, we'd certainly like to talk to this person and remind them that that's not a snowmobile place. And
we got plenty of other places to go.
Oh, I
it's
think
not like they had to go there. So,
yeah.
Let's hope that was a one-off and we never see that nonsense again.
I hope so, because they do such a, Jay Lasher down there and that whole crew, they work so hard to keep that course up.
And it's not easy.
Especially when it's coming out of surviving winter, and if you've had someone put icy tracks down on the fairways and the greens, and then they got to combat that in the spring when we're
literally permanent damage by the time it comes around in May, June. Yeah.
Exactly. So we just want people to have fun, but not that kind of fun.
No, not that. A time and a place for everything, right?
Exactly.
Now, otherwise, what's the big crime scene in Carrabassett? What kind of what situations do you guys have to deal with?
We've been very good. Unfortunately, we did have a purse that went missing. We did recover the purse, but some of the belongings were taken. So we're really stepping up where we are, walking around. It was taken out of one of the bars. Other than that, that's probably the biggest crime we've had.
Which that's kind of nice in a weird way, isn't it? It is. It kind of stinks that somebody would do that, but on the other hand, if that's the most we can come up with, knock on wood, let's keep it going that way.
I bragged to the other chiefs, and I said, I've had 10 burglaries since I've been chief in 7 years. We've solved 9.
Really?
Yeah. So I really believe that most chiefs in the whole state would kill to have that kind of record up here.
Now, what do you have that somebody else doesn't that you can solve all those?
First of all, we have a great community, and everybody takes care of everybody. Secondly, we probably have more alarmed houses per capita than any place in the entire state of Maine, which is an awful big deterrent and a big help. And my guys do a good job. They're out there patrolling and they're looking and they're beating the bushes and stuff. So it just works out really well for us.
And as anybody who lives here knows, property in rural areas is so susceptible to all kinds of lowlife who might want to come in and take advantage of you. In Carrabassett, they know there's some nice houses. So as somebody who owns a property here, you like seeing the CBPD take the drive-by and know that you guys are keeping an eye on things. I speak on behalf of a whole lot of Carrabassett Valley property owners when I say that, Mark. Thank you.
It's a great community to work.
It's a big deterrent to know that you guys are out there to anybody who might want to think we're an easy hit, because we are a seasonal destination to a degree. But mind you, we're not as bad as we used to be.
Yeah.
It used to be crickets in the summertime. Now it's not that case anymore.
It's very busy with the mountain biking and the hiking trails, and the Carrabassett's done a wonderful job making it a kind of a year-round destination, as opposed, like you said, just a winter destination.
Now, before I let you go, I wanted to let people know that you had previous existence before you were Carrabassett Chief of Police, working for the state.
I did 25 years with the Maine State Police from 1988 to 2012, which coincidentally the other two chiefs also did careers with the state police.
Right. I guess we're a retirement, are we, for state police? I don't know how that works.
I don't know, it worked well for me. I actually spent, Scott Stevens was too kind. I spent 14 years in the homicide unit, and I certainly did my fair share of blood spatter, but I would not call myself the state's leading expert. At one time, when we were starting to delve into this, I went to a lot of good classes, worked with a lot of great detectives, so it was fun.
Did you do that by choice, or did you kind of end up in homicide?
Mike Sperry kind of recruited me. Mike Sperry was a longtime resident up here.
All right.
And he kind of recruited me to go into the detective field, and it was a great decision for me, and I had a wonderful career in that. And I gravitated to the crime scene stuff, and I don't know why, but myself and 3 other detectives got together and we developed an evidence response team, kind of like what you see in CSI. We didn't want to use the letters, so we used ERT, Evidence Response Team. So what we did was, if you're going to process a crime scene in Kittery, you would process it the same way in Madawaska. We helped get everybody in the line and doing that. And the team is thriving now. It's been in existence probably close to 20 years.
So that's important for both solving a crime and also when it comes to court cases too, I would imagine. Make sure you're solid that way.
Exactly. Consistency and collecting evidence. Those are the kind. Reconstructing crimes are so important. You know, if a defendant tells you that, oh, I came through this door, and you find his prints through this door, you know, your footprints, then you can, now you're lying to us. We've reconstructed this. So it really, really crucial.
So what kind of crime solve percentage did you have?
Well,
doesn't
unfortunately,
it really work that way?
Unfortunately,
probably not quite as good as Kara Bassett's.
No. The people of the state of Maine are very, very lucky. You get a great, dedicated major crimes unit within the state police, and the state police handle all violent crimes as far as death, homicide, in the entire state except for Portland and Bangor. They're very, very dedicated. What I saw towards the end of my time in CID was we started to get more drug-related crimes, and they were a little harder to solve. You know, a domestic crime, unfortunately, a husband, wife, or something, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, those were a little more obvious and a little easier to solve. But as we started getting more of these drug crimes, it became more difficult because druggies didn't want to put themselves in scenes, and they would run and they would lie, and because they were doing drugs. So it was a more, I saw it getting a little more difficult on some of these crime scenes.
And sadder too, in a way, I suppose.
Yeah, the drug epidemic, you know, it really, and it affects all walks of life. I don't care if you're in one of these beautiful homes up here, or if you're in a, you know, beat down, run down log cabin.
It crosses all cultures, unfortunately.
It does. It really does, and it is sad. So again, we're very fortunate. We don't get to see too much of that up here.
That's why being chief here doesn't seem so bad after doing that for a few years.
Yeah, the people are very appreciative of my staff, and they're very appreciative of the job we do, and we're very appreciative of their, you know, of their acceptance of us, and it's a great community.
Because it's different being a ski town cop. Let's face it, it's not like a normal small town policeman, or a big city policeman either, for that matter.
It is.
Discretion is called for, but on the other hand, so is it every once in a while.
Yeah, parking.
Ron Moody set a good pace around here. I tell you what, we always thought he had it pretty well figured out. But not everybody would say that's the way some places do it.
Parking is our biggest complaint.
Parking.
Yeah, I mean, James has done a great job. We've got all these signposts down there in the C&D. He tries to line it out. We got more posts. But people just, for people who like to exercise all day, I don't know why they don't want to walk another, 100 yards. But anyway, so they'll triple park, and then they'll park out in the way, and you can't get an ambulance to the chapel or to the.
That's bad.
Yeah, so I mean, we don't want to give tickets. I'd be happy in heck if we don't have to issue another parking ticket.
Right. You don't
the rest
do it
of my
because
tenure.
it's fun. It's not a revenue spinner or anything like that. No.
So we don't want to do that, but so we do urge the people, look at the signs. If you have a question, ask one of the parking attendants. The snow's not going to melt that quickly. You'll be able to get up there. We got
And
buses.
Like you say, you should be able to walk that far.
We got buses. We'll take you right up there. So.
Well, let's hope our viewers heed those words. Well, thanks for coming in, Mark. You're always a wealth of information. and fun to hear whatever stories you've got. Hope you have a really good remainder of the winter. You might want to mention you are looking for somebody to join your crew.
Yeah, we've got an anticipated opening in the next couple of weeks. One of my officers might take a job with another department. It looks like that's going to happen. So we're definitely, if you qualify to be an officer and you want a great lifestyle,
this is it.
This is it. The young guys, they all want to go arrest Escobar.
Right.
The old guys just want to clear up the parking problem.
Right.
You know, it's much easier. It's much easier. We unlocked a car for an appreciative young man the other day. He had locked his keys in his car. A couple days later, he brought in a dozen Dunkin' Donuts.
There you go.
See, I think he was making fun of us, but then I realized I don't care. I just ate the donuts.
Well done. Well, thanks for everything you do to keep us all safe and happy and somewhat organized, hopefully.
Yeah.
And may it be a good winter for us all. Thanks, Mark, for coming
thank you.
in. Everybody stay tuned. We'll be right back with our next guest. We're coming one after another on the Saturday night. Perfect. Thanks, Mark.
This is Watch and Win on WSKI TV.
The WSKI TV 17 weather report is brought to you by the Widowmaker. Find them upstairs in the Base Lodge.
Good day, everyone. Thank you for joining us here at WSKI TV 17 or at our website, WSKITV.com, where you can see this forecast for the Maine High Peaks region all year round. Brought to you by the Widowmaker, upstairs in the Base Lodge with a whole new look. And for Sunday, we'll have a mainly cloudy day. Snow overnight, hoping to get a few inches. 10 to 14 degrees at the summit, 22 to 26 at the base, so we'll have the snow guns getting back out there. Northwest winds at the summit will certainly be noticeable, even a bit of a breeze at the base at 14 to 20 miles per hour, but hopefully won't interfere with any of the lift operations. On Monday, mostly cloudy again, but a chance we'll have snow showers. Wouldn't hurt to get another dusting to an inch. 9 to 13 degrees at the top on Monday, 20 to 24 at the base. Winds not quite so noticeable as they switch around on Monday. For Tuesday, partly sunny skies, but it'll cloud up later in the day for a bit of snow overnight. 24 at the base on Tuesday, 16 up high. Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of leftover snow, 23 at the bottom of the mountain and 10 at the summit. And Thursday, nothing but sunshine, but it'll be a chilly sunshine, 16 at the bottom and 7 up top. Birchwood Interiors brings you our trail conditions for Sunday. We're looking at 69 trails and trail sections. 44 will be groomed overnight, mainly hard pack out there. Groomers are doing a great job though. Timberline, bridle chain, tote, spur line, haywire, kings, hay burner, gondola line, comp hill, gauge, sluice, spillway, haywire on the groomers list, as well as all the trails down in the flats. Candyside, Lower Winters Way, Boardwalk, Landing, Birches, and Snowbrook. On the east side, they'll do Ramdown, Widowmaker, Flume off of King Pine, Whiffletree, Two Hall, and Slasher down on the lower sections, and west side Scoot will get done. Also working on the stomping grounds on the west side, drop line above the landing, and Skid Row over by Whiffletree for terrain park fun. Snubber starts up at 8 o'clock on Sunday morning, Sawduster Skidway at 8:30, and the Mooscalator at 9, serving that beginner terrain at the base of the mountain. Double Runner East at 8:30 and 9 on the west side, if needed, getting you a little bit further up the hill to some more advanced beginner terrain and intermediate territory from both Skyline and Super Quad. Easy trail access, but also some more challenging terrain, as is the case on King Pine on the Upper East Side, Whiffletree down below, very family friendly with a lot of intermediate and beginner terrain. Up high, Timberline hopefully will be good to go, and wind won't interfere with that. We'll have to have a close look. Be sure to tune in to our live show. We start at 7:30 on Sunday morning. Things are looking okay at the Outdoor Center because we are planning on a few more inches overnight, perking up the trails remarkably. They have plenty available, and the ice rink is open till 8 o'clock on this Saturday night. Bat Bike Trail conditions are changing once again as it stays warm. Things are getting one way. As it gets cooler, they will get another. Be sure to check out Carrabassett Region NIMBA for the latest updates. We are your source of information on so many things to do here in the Maine High Peaks all year round. Be sure to check out our website, WSKITV.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all ways we keep you in touch. Watch and Win, wrapping up this evening with a fantastic pair of mittens to give away. Be sure to tune in. Watch and Win.
I'm Michelle DeFrosia. I've been the business manager here at Birchwood Interiors for over a decade. I'm part of a team that I'm very proud of. Our company's goal to treat every customer who walks through the door as our best friend isn't just a slogan. Our clients really do become our friends. The trust that our clients put in us is refreshing in today's world. All of us at Birchwood Interiors seek every day to work with integrity and professionalism that will continue to earn that trust. We're in Village West, so come on in, pull up a sofa, and see what we can do for you.
This inaugural event. So glad you could all make it. We'll see you back here next year. We'll do it again.
Okay, here we have the Crossroads ski team coming in. 4 skiers on one set of skis. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. They only fell twice. Got it.
This is Watch and Win on WSKI TV.
Once again on Friday night, we have the village with the happy snow globe scene. So glad to see a little bit of fresh powder falling from the skies on the Saturday night. Going to make it a great day tomorrow up on the hill and down in the flats. We need a little bit more before the snowmobiling looks as good as we want it to be, but it should be really good. Cross-country skiing tomorrow and also alpine skiing on the mountain. And we have a skier sitting with us now. His name is Steve Whitcomb, and he is here representing Carrabassett Valley Outdoor Association. Thanks for being with us, Steve. A totally voluntary person. He has 2 broken arms from Cindy Foster and I getting him here tonight. Thanks for coming in.
I was going to say, I certainly hope that Chief Lopez finds that woman who brought me in here at gunpoint. I think her name was Cindy.
Cindy, you're in deep trouble. But Steve is a newer member of Carrabassett Valley Outdoor Association, which is having their 20th anniversary coming right up, I believe. I saw that in your schedule of events. I believe there's a dinner coming up to have the 20th anniversary celebration. So that's not too bad. They've gone from a few members in Carrabassett to now about 800,
Correct.
and they're from all over the place. So even though it's Carrabassett
Well, I don't
Valley,
know them all.
yeah, well, it'll take you a couple of years before you get down to that. But it's really neat when you see, because they're from Canada and outside of New England. It's quite the social bunch. But what's good about Carrabassett Valley Outdoor Association is they also do a whole lot of excursions, events, trips, which would be something you or I might want to do, but we might not take the time to get it organized or commit ourselves to something like that. And that was one of the reasons why you joined, because you went on a ski trip with them.
That is correct.
Where'd you go?
My wife and I joined in 2017 to go on a ski trip to Copper Mountain, Colorado in 2018. And then last year we went to Big Sky, Montana with the group. So
Had you ever been to either of those places?
No, I hadn't.
Did you find that was a good way to go?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It was easy, well planned. We didn't know many people when we started, but we certainly met a lot of nice people on the way, and all young people. Most of them are just slightly older than me.
But young at heart, that's what's really important. So Copper Mountain being in Colorado, Big Sky being in Montana, they arranged the whole trip from here to there, or
Correct.
did you have to get yourself out there?
No, it was arranged from the airport. So the first one left from Portland, I believe, and the second one left from Boston. So other than that, everything was arranged.
So soup to nuts, they
Correct.
organize it, and
Correct.
all you have to do is show up.
Very well planned. You couldn't, I don't think anybody could plan one any better. I'm not a planner, so I appreciate it being done.
But it's not really restrictive, is it? My understanding is that you can have options when you get out there as to where you eat dinner or go out for
yes,
the evening and all that kind of
correct.
thing. It's not like everybody being on a bus and here you go and
No.
here you go.
No.
So what were some of the activities you would participate in on your own or with the others?
Oh, my Lord, now you're asking me to use my memory. You didn't tell me you were going to do that.
No, I'm just thinking dancing, drinking, sleigh rides, any of those?
We did, at Copper, there was a bobsled run. It was a, what do you call it, a roller coaster type on skis. So that was kind of fun.
Oh, that's like a slide kind of thing? Like
I
if they have
can't
an
remember
ad
what- I
attached,
can't-
something like that? So you sit down
A
and ride
bobsled
on it?
run on a track like a.
Oh, we need one of those here.
Well,
That's what I want, a bobsled run. Yeah.
it wouldn't take long to get down from the top on that.
Oh, jeeper, that would be fun. And how did you like Big Sky? I haven't ever been there, but
Liked
I've
it
certainly
very
heard a
well.
lot of people
We
rave.
hit it. We hit the jackpot on weather, and it was very impressive. It's a big mountain.
Good.
Covers a lot of area.
So how many people went on that trip? roughly?
Oh, 35 to 40.
Oh,
I
that's a
believe.
lot.
Yeah.
So you pretty much take over the hotel when you have that many of you,
Well,
I would
out there it
think.
was condos.
Oh,
We-
even better.
Yes.
So you could cook on your own some
Mhm,
nights and not
mhm.
spend every last dime you had in your pocket.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Cool.
Yeah.
So have you done anything else with CVO? Andy's just putting up their website there. CVOutdoors.com. There's a website. You can see everything about their shooting range, which is
I
a big
drove
part
to
of-
the shooting range once, but I didn't participate. I'm not into shooting particularly. And no, I just retired last week, so I'm not up here as much as some of the others. So I haven't done that much yet.
Literally just retired last week?
Correct.
Congratulations,
Mhm.
if that is appropriate.
Oh, I think so.
I
yeah.
hope so.
Yeah, I'm old enough to retire.
So you're going to be here full time now, or just here whenever you feel like it?
Whenever we feel like it.
Good for you.
My wife still works some part-time stuff. So
Right. And where's home?
Newburgh,
Right,
Maine,
over by Bangor.
where Ski Horse Mountain was in the 60s.
Right. So that's how you grew up skiing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's
There
no
in
longer
Herman.
there.
Well, the mountain's still there,
Right.
and the trails are still there. But
Was that
no,
a
it
rope
hasn't.
tow or a...
It was a rope tow originally, and then a T-bar powered by a Volkswagen engine.
Oh, neat.
Mhm.
But the hill's there and the lift's gone.
Correct.
That's the same scenario where I grew up in New Hampshire. But Herman Mountain's still going well.
Yes, it is.
There was a while where that was kind of iffy. They
Yeah,
didn't know if they're going to keep
yeah,
that going, but
yeah.
I think they're busy as anything now, aren't they?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not around there much.
Yeah, no, my
I haven't skied
understanding
there
is
in
they're
a long
doing
time.
really well, which is great. You need those little hills for feeder places like
Absolutely,
this one.
absolutely. For the youngsters, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mom and dad don't have to drive 2 hours or whatever.
Correct.
And
The kids
pay
are overseen.
$100. Yeah.
Mhm.
So how long have you been coming to Sugarloaf?
Oh, I think I came up here the first time in 65 or 6 maybe.
So you were still young.
I was in high school, yeah, and money was scarce. It was a rare treat to come up here.
Who would you have come with? Your family or
No,
friends?
just friends.
Yeah.
Friends, yeah.
And the roads wouldn't even have been that great back then
No,
either, for that
no,
matter.
No.
Was that pre-Turnpike?
Well, of course, you wouldn't have come the Turnpike to get here from Newburgh, so.
Right.
No, the Turnpike was built in the mid-'60s, I believe.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Right. So more like a 3-hour tour than a 2-hour tour to come from Bangor to here now.
It's a 2-hour trip, no matter what you ride on or when it was or
Yeah.
how good the conditions are. It takes 2 hours.
Right. So it's not a bad trip coming from
No,
Bangor to here.
no, I've always enjoyed it.
Well, we are doing Watch and Win tonight, and part of that means that we ask questions. And one of the questions we decided we would ask was about Carrabassett Valley Outdoor Association's shooting range, which is up the top of Bigelow Hill. For folks who don't know, that's used I think it is actually used all year round, isn't it?
Oh, I believe it is, yes.
Some of their activities they don't do in the wintertime, but they actually keep it plowed out. And one of the reasons they do that is because other people other than the CVOA members use it, and some people use it for commercial purposes. So, what we have for winning right now is this really nice pair of OR Outdoor Research. These are long johns, which I would love to own. They're a lovely light fabric, but boy, they would be just right to keep you warm underneath whatever your outerwear is. These are ladies large. That might be subject to opinion by some people, but if somebody wants to win this pair of really nice Outdoor Research long johns, which will keep you warm and make you look fashionable when you take your pants off, our question will be for the shooting range in Carrabassett Valley, which is completely 100% as a result of Carrabassett Valley Outdoor Association and their hard work. They have a lot of members who are responsible for making that happen and keeping it happening. If somebody can name 2 organizations which utilize the shooting range for their own professional purposes, which is an ironic question for a pair of women's long underwear, but that's what the prize is. Okay, we'll open up the phone and see if we can get a couple callers in here before we wrap up the show here in a few minutes. Carrabassett Valley's shooting range, thanks to the Outdoor Association, has a few. I was going to almost say who they were. I'll just say a few professional organizations who utilize it. Hello, WSKI, Watch and Win. Who are we talking with?
This is Deb.
Hi, Deb. How you doing?
Good.
Happy New Year.
Same to you, too.
You probably have a clue. And actually, these would probably fit you.
Thank you.
And you're very lucky, because I should have just taken them for myself.
Well, I'll share them with you.
Yeah, how's that going to work?
So my guess is, knowing what I hear at times from the distance, the Maine State Police and the Franklin County Sheriff's Department do training there. Am I correct?
I think you are correct. We had a couple others in mind.
Yeah, and of course our local gendarmes with Mark Lopez at the helm.
Right.
Carrabassett Valley Police.
I haven't verified the state police thing, but I don't know enough to argue with you, Deb, so I guess we'll give it to you. How's that?
Okay.
We were actually thinking of the Border Patrol and the Game Wardens, so there you go.
Yeah, that too. Absolutely. Yep.
Well, Deb, I know that we both want snow. You still there?
Oh, yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. So hopefully you can wear these long johns soon, is my point, when you are hitting the slopes with new powder.
Absolutely. I just had my lessons today, so.
Oh, you still doing the Mountain Masters?
I am. Mr. Peter Howard's the man.
Ah, and you're still learning at this age.
That's correct.
And having more fun every time you do.
Better believe it.
So there's our plug for Perfect Turn and our buddy Pete.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank
Deb. You have a good one. So there you go. Deb Bowker, Carrabassett Valley's rec director. I don't know if we should let insiders have the answers like that, but I think we do. She does a great job here in Carrabassett with all of our various.
Well, good. I didn't come here to make the rules.
No. So anything else you want to tell people about why you joined CVOA and what you're finding out about it?
No, it's just a good group of people that put together some good trips, and they have some other events too if you're interested in hiking and biking and trail maintenance around the area. And the shooting range again is the big thing. But But I've enjoyed the ski trips I've been on, and we're going on another one to Val Gardena, Italy in a couple of weeks.
That's exciting.
So, yes, it is.
A whole nother world
Certainly
when you
is.
get over to Europe.
Certainly is. Mike
You've been
Parker's...
practicing your Italian?
No, no, I haven't.
Well, I hope you have a really good trip over there.
Well, thank you.
And it's a great organization to join just to find out more places of, like you say, the hikes and the biking and all
Correct.
that here. It's a good place to, good way to explore.
Correct.
But most of all, the people are wicked fun. And as Peter Weston always said, whatever we do, we knock off at 4, so it's time for whatever beverage you may care to participate in at the end of your day.
Good idea.
For those who do that. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Are we about ready to wrap up, Andy? Oh, we're a couple minutes off.
Yeah,
we
let's
have
take a
something
quick-
we
let's take a
have to
quick break.
do.
We do. Let's take a quick break and we'll come back and give and draw for that.
Wow, the heated mittens. For everybody who's won this weekend, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Thanks for being with us.
I thought I was going to get them for coming
This
in.
is Watch and Win on WSKI TV.
We're the Carrabassett Valley Outdoor Association Range, located in Carrabassett Valley, right off of Route 27. We have a pistol range, a rifle range, a trap range, and a 5-stand range. The trap and the 5-stand is for shotguns only, and obviously pistol and rifle. It is open to the public, but you have to attend with a Carrabassett Valley Outdoor Association member, or you can join our club and shoot here at the range. Local law enforcement, including the county sheriff, the local police, state police, and the Border Patrol all come here and use our range, qualified, that type of thing. We usually put on a youth day where we have the kids out here one-on-one with instructors, and they'll shoot the little 22s over at the rifle range. And we do get teenagers that come in and shoot the traps and the 5-stand as well. And we have families come in where mom, dad, and the kids all shoot. We have a clubhouse, bathrooms, flush toilets. Obviously all the ranges have grown, and our new 5-stand facility is brand new. We have scheduled shooting on Saturday mornings 9 to 12 here at the 5-stand, and on Sunday mornings 9 to 12 in the morning on the trap range. And I would just say come down. You don't have to have a shotgun. Just come on in. You can borrow one of our guns, and someone will take you right through the whole process. So just show up and you'll have some fun, I guarantee you. So you don't have to be a hunter to be here. I don't hunt at all, but I like to shoot. The view is something else, so we love it. It's a great facility, great people.
This is Watch and Win on WSKI TV.
Hey, Jenny and Emma, you ready to play What the Flush? Okay, for $10,000, how about teddy bears?
Don't flush.
That is right. Toilet paper.
Flush.
Baby wipes.
Don't flush. They go here.
Really?
That's right, Barry. Baby wipes are not designed to be flushed. They can clog pipes, either in your home or our sewer system, which can cost us all big bucks.
Wigs.
Flush?
Save your pipes. Don't flush baby wipes.
This is Watch and Win on WSKI TV.
And just before we close out, we have to do a draw here for this fabulous pair of Outdoor Research Lucent heated sensor mittens. These are the best for a place like this, folks, in January. Maybe not on this January night, but you betcha we will get that cold weather in here. And I have certainly wished I had heated mittens more than once in my whole life. So who's going to be the lucky winner from all of this weekend's names? You got all the names in here. And here we go. The lucky winner is Amy Tyrell. So Amy, get in touch with us. You have a pair of very cool mittens, you lucky person. Stay with us. Watch. We're again live in the morning at 7:30. Thanks for keeping it tuned to Channel 17 WSKI. Know before you go.
Can't stop a train, and our love was a raging fire that
last time on Liftoff. Niccolo might be in trouble and is flying dangerously close to the tree line.
So low, man, like if you have to emergency pull, then you're most likely dead.
Mankind is constantly pushing the limits of what we believe we can achieve. From courageous astronauts who let us touch the stars to the modern-day extreme athletes who spark our imagination. These unique and inspiring human beings live life on the edge, searching for the next level of the human experience. Yoki Sommer, one of the world's best wingsuit pilots, and Niccolo Porcella, a world-class waterman and big wave surfer, are two of these amazing individuals. Already accomplished athletes in two of the most inspiring and deadly sports, their dream is to trade places. This is Liftoff. With a critical lesson behind Niccolo, he and Felix make a special trip out to Cathammer. With an easy-to-access exit point and plenty of separation, it's an ideal place for jumpers who are trying to rebuild confidence, test out some new stunts, or just have an adrenaline-fueled blast. Niccolo's backflip exit game is strong. Everyone cuts loose with Cathammer's alluring simplicity, but the Stoke of the Day award decisively lands on Felix.
Oh my God, that's the sickest thing I ever did in my life! Oh my God, that's so sick! Yeah! Woo! Get so sick!
We got slaughtered down.
In light of yesterday's mistake, it's crucial for Niccolo to make this jump. With his perfect entry, it's apparent his spirit is moving forward.